Sweetheart. I'm sorry you don't feel good. What, honey? What do you see? How about we go outside? Just try to cool
When
down
is
a
this
little,
heat wave going to end? It's like July in the middle of April. Oh, we brought this on ourselves.
Oh, goodness. Goodness, it's bright, sweetheart. There isn't even a cool breeze.
Well, we've done something to foul up the weather on this planet. No winter in New York, 100 degrees in April, snow in Malibu. Something about, I don't know what it was. Something in the 50s, they used too much hairspray and destroyed
The ozone, Augusta.
That's it. Okay. Much too quiet. Eerie, I don't like it.
I know, I don't either. She's so hot, I'm scared.
She's all right. Sorry we've ruined everything for you.
I wish Mason were here. I'm not sure I know what to do. I don't know where he is. She'll be okay.
Good evening. My name is Mason Capwell, and I guess I'm an alcoholic. Hi. To be perfectly honest with all of you, I'm not very comfortable up here. I was at a meeting the other night, and you all seem so at ease with this problem, with this disease. If I'm to be perfectly honest with myself, now that I've admitted that I'm an alcoholic, I'm not absolutely sure that I am. I mean, if I were an alcoholic, I don't think I would have been able to achieve the level of personal success I have thus far. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to control my drink. I'm very sorry. I don't mean to belittle or diminish anything that all of you have achieved, but I don't think my rambling on about sudden self-discovery is going to do any of us any good. I'm sorry. I'm really afraid this was all a mistake. Lisa, I appreciate your concern, but I don't really need this.
Michael, no, we've been through all this. I don't want him to know that I'm here. I don't want him to know about this. Michael, you forgot your magazine. Heather, what are you doing here? I don't really see where that's any of your business, Celeste. Well, Michael,
I think that it would be best if you left. Celeste.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Heather, if I can... Celeste, please, just go.
Thanks. What are you doing?
I'm getting out of here. I'm not about to have an abortion in the same hospital where Scott and Celeste are right now.
Well, maybe if you take a little more time.
No, Scott, Michael, no. I'm just going to go to Ventura or Los Angeles or something. I'm going to still go through with this abortion.
Well, maybe you should use this time. Maybe Scott is here tonight because he is meant to be here. So
Michael, come on. He's a doctor. He was called in on an emergency. It's as simple as that. I don't think this is any sign from a higher being.
But this is his child. Now, you've been telling me about your right to choose. Michael, I'm not going to lay this on
Scott.
Doesn't he have a right to know that his child...
Our relationship is over, Michael. This is my decision. I'm going to deal with it alone.
Glad you waited. You ready to go home? Maybe we could pick up where we left off. What's the matter?
Hi. Is Winona going to be all right?
Oh, surgery was successful. She's sleeping now.
So there won't be any further complications?
Hopefully not.
Well, did you have any problems?
No, it's just that she abused her body so much all the years of being a prostitute. It's a good thing she came in when she did. Look, why don't you come with me, all right? I'll get this off and we'll go on home, all right?
Scott.
Yeah.
I saw Heather.
Why, is she working tonight?
No, she's here as a patient. She had on a hospital gown and everything.
Why, is something wrong?
She wouldn't tell me.
You spoke with her?
Not really. Actually, Michael's in there with her right now.
Well, maybe I should go find out what's going on.
You're not going to go someplace else tonight, are you?
No, there's a clinic in Ventura that I'm going to call tomorrow morning. Michael, I'm not changing my mind about this abortion.
I know, and I told you I would stand by you. And I'm not going to try and talk you out of it again.
Thanks.
Heather?
Michael, I don't want you to think that this is easy for me, because it isn't.
I know.
Ever since I found out I was pregnant, I've been thinking about having this baby growing inside of me, and I've been trying to find a way to be able to bring this child into the world. You know, to be able to create the perfect environment for it.
You can. It may not be the perfect environment,
no,
but there...
Michael, I can't. Don't you see? Don't you see? There wouldn't be enough love.
But there would be. I would be there for you. I'd be there for the baby.
What's going on, Heather? Celeste told me that you were a patient.
Nothing. I'm fine. It's just like a bout of the flu or something. I don't know. Scott, you have no right to look at that, Scott.
You're pregnant?
I'm sorry.
Oh. Hey, you don't have to apologize, you know that.
Well, I know this has never happened before.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No, I mean, it's not like I...
No, it's all right. It's all right. Oh, my God, with this heat and everything, and what we've been going through lately, it's no wonder if you don't feel in the mood. It's not Sandra being here, is it?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, Eden. Oh. Darling, I told you, I don't want her to be in this house. It's not too late to send her to your father's hotel.
No. That's not right. No matter what I feel, no matter what happens with Sandra, she still has a connection to our baby. And we really can't take the chance on driving her away.
Well, it's, if you're willing to handle it, I am too. It's okay with me, I guess.
There's really no other choice. Our love is strong. I know nothing can ever come between us.
No, nothing ever can.
I want you. When you're this close to me, I can't help myself.
I hear the sound. I know the feelings that you're trying to hide. Just let them go.
Evening, night owls. Wish I had good news for you, but the weatherman says there's no relief in sight.
Everyone wants to stay in heaven.
It's a wonderful place.
Oh, yeah, the climate's great.
You can't even fantasize anything like it. There's nothing like it in life. And what you did just now, when I looked in your eyes.
Emotions are a very big deal around here.
So where do I sign? I'll take any cloud you've got.
Mason.
It's tea. I got the air conditioning turned up as high as it'll go. It's still like an oven in here. I made a first-class fool out of myself tonight, didn't I?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know what happened. I looked out at all those faces and I had to get away. Somehow I don't feel like I really did.
An AA meeting, Mason, is not a punishment. You have to want to be there. And you won't be until you understand why it is so important.
Yeah, well, I tried, but all those people.
Yeah, they're your support group.
Yeah, I know what the philosophy is. I just wasn't comfortable with it in practice.
How many people do you think are really comfortable when they first walk into those meetings? Do you think I was? It took me 11 times before I could stand up and admit that I was an alcoholic. Maybe you just started too soon. Sometimes it takes people years. The important thing, though, is that they're at the meetings getting the support and they're not out getting drunk.
Yeah. Well, congratulate him for me, but I still meant what I said. I don't think I'm that bad off.
Coming here, how many bars did you not slow down for? How many liquor stores did you not look twice at? You're bad off, Mason. And you know it, too. Or you would have never come to that meeting tonight. Maybe you just need to take it a little slower, you know, one step at a time.
I used to think I only had one guardian angel. All of a sudden, I've got two. I think I'd better get home to my wife-to-be and child. There's a support group I haven't spent enough time with lately. Night, Lisa.
Night, Mason. And good luck.
Michael, thanks.
When were you going to tell me that you were pregnant, Heather?
I wasn't.
You're carrying our baby and you weren't even going to tell me? That's great. Did you just find out tonight?
No, I didn't just find out.
How long have you known?
What difference does it make, Scott?
I think I have a right to know, Heather.
Oh, a week. I'm not sure.
Come on, you telling me that you don't remember when you first found out that you were pregnant? Was it that unimportant to you?
Scott, please, I don't want to get into this.
We're already in this, Heather. Together. Now, did you develop some kind of complication, or I mean, what were you doing here tonight? What? Will you at least tell me if your health is okay?
Yeah, Scott, my health is fine.
Good. I wish you would have come to me, Heather, when you first found out. We could have figured out a way to deal with this.
There's not going to be anything to deal with, Scott.
What are you talking about, Heather? You're having our
Scott,
baby.
I'm not here for a checkup. I'm here to have an abortion.
Did she tell him?
Tell him what?
Come on, I'm not blind, Michael. I could see it in Heather's eyes. She's pregnant, isn't she? I thought so. Given that circumstance, I can't see very many reasons why she should be in here.
Look, Celeste,
She's in here to have an abortion, isn't she?
It's not my place to talk to you about this.
I respect that. I could see it in her eyes, though, Michael, when I walked in the room. I knew. I don't understand why she's having an abortion.
Because she doesn't believe that the child would have enough love.
Oh, she just wasn't even going to bother to tell Scott? It's his child, too. Oh, my timing is perfect. So I thought everything was going to turn out for us, you know? I cannot believe how damn selfish I am right now. What Heather must be going through, and all I can think about is how it's going to affect me.
You're not being selfish, you just feel helpless.
You know, Scotty will never let her go through with the abortion. I know him.
I hope he's talking her out of it right now. She doesn't want him to feel trapped in any way.
How long has she known?
About a week.
She must have been going through hell the entire time. So now what do I do, Michael?
You can't do anything. You've got to stay out of it.
You were planning on having an abortion without even telling me?
It was my decision, Scott. There was no reason for you to know.
It's our child. Heather, I don't understand any of this. whenever we would even bring up the idea about having children, you always wavered back and forth. But in the last few months, we stopped discussing it because, well, we were drifting apart.
No, because you were leaving me for Celeste. Remember, Scott? It doesn't matter. None of this matters anymore. We're split up. I'm pregnant. I'm having an abortion.
Just like that.
No, Scott, not just like that. I've been giving this a lot of thought, but my decision is final.
Your decision? That's all that this is about?
Yep. You know what? When Michael told me that you were in the hospital, I wanted to leave so that you wouldn't find out. But now that you're here, now that you know, I can go ahead and have the procedure done tonight. And you were right, Scott. There was a time when I did waver back and forth about having children. The only reason I did that was because you wanted them. That's not a consideration anymore, Scott. When I weigh things out, there's no choices here. I'm not bringing a child into this world.
Heather, this is my child, too. And I still want it.
You're not my husband. You're not even my lover. What we had was gone, Scott. This baby represents something very painful. It's a mistake, but thank God it's a mistake I can correct. Now leave. Just leave me alone.
No, I'm not walking out.
Oh, thank God. Come here.
Here, Daddy.
Okay? I got home, the milk scared the hell out of me. Why'd you bring her here?
Julia was a little concerned. She was running a fever, but the doctor said it's only a virus. I need some coffee.
Thanks, Augusta. Oh.
No.
Oh, no. The virus can be a pretty tough thing to put up with, can it? Especially in this kind of heat. I'm sorry I wasn't there. There's Mommy.
How are you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you, sweetheart. You won't come here, baby? Okay. Oh, I know, sweetie. You don't feel good. I know. The doctor said she's going to be okay. Okay, sweetie.
Yeah, so Augusta told me.
Sorry.
I'm sorry I wasn't there.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I am now. I don't think I was on the way over here. I can't tell you what went through my mind.
Are you crying?
No, I'm all right. I was just relieved to see she's all right.
Honey, I'm sorry. I probably overreacted.
No, you did just what you should have done.
I tried to reach you at the office, but you weren't there. Where'd you go?
Go ahead, Scott. You can walk away with a clean conscience right now. It's not your fault. It's not anybody's fault. It was all just a big mistake.
Heather, you're talking about our baby.
I'm talking about something that happened. Can't you just accept that it was an accident?
No, I can't. You were always so careful. You made such a point of that. How could this have been a mistake? Were you trying in any way to use this baby?
To trap you? No. No, Scott, this wasn't something I did consciously, okay? I don't know, maybe subconsciously I did think that having a baby would be a way to hold on to you. But that was back a million years ago when I thought that maybe we'd still have a chance. Remember? That was when you were trying so desperately to convince me that there was absolutely nothing between you and Celeste? And like an idiot, I was just trying just as desperately to believe you? You know, Scott, the minute I found out I was pregnant, I knew exactly the night that it happened. We were both really tentative, but we went ahead and made love anyway. I think that we both knew right then that it was over, but at that moment, I loved you more than I ever thought I could ever love anyone. But I was losing you. You were slipping away.
Heather, listen. There's nothing that we can do about that now. It's happened. But please, don't make this baby...
Scott, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your arguments. I don't want to hear your little offers to raise our child. I've made up my mind and nothing you can say is going to change it, so leave me alone.
Heather, damn it, this is not right.
Get out, Scott. Scott, you have no rights here. I need to be alone right now, and if you won't leave, I will. I'll just go to another hospital.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't? It's the heat. It's too hot to sleep upstairs. I thought it might be cooler down here. It's not.
you like some ice water?
Please. What are you doing now?
During the daytime, at least, you can keep in touch with the search teams and gather information. Makes you feel like you're doing something to try to find Adriana. But at night, it's just the waiting, you know, just hours and hours of waiting.
That keeps you awake?
Mm-hmm. She was born in the middle of a snowstorm in winter. And here it is in the middle of spring. I remember thinking those first few days after she was taken that I would never make it through the week if we didn't find her. And it's been months.
Isn't it strange the way you can drink and somehow never quench your thirst? Bruce?
I'm hiring a lawyer. There's no way I'm going to allow her to abort that baby.
Scott, anger isn't going to get you anywhere. You got to calm down.
Calm down? This is my baby too, Michael. She doesn't want to hear one word of what I have to say.
I know, but you don't have any legal right to stop this abortion, unfortunately. You're going to have to calm down if you're going to get through to her.
I'm sorry. I should have told you what was going on.
It's all right. I know all about it.
You do?
It wasn't too hard to figure out, Scott. Are you all right?
I don't know. Why do I feel this way?
What way?
Like I'm being robbed. 20 minutes ago, I found out that she was carrying my child and that she was planning to abort it. But I have this overwhelming feeling that I should have some control about this, but I don't. It's all totally out of my hands.
Maybe if you just try talking to her again.
No, she doesn't want to listen to me. Not after the way I've heard her. I'm sorry. I haven't even been thinking about you, what you must be going through.
I don't want you to worry about me right now.
But I do.
All I want you to think about is yourself and your baby and Heather. That's all.
You think I should have some rights here too, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, it's my baby, right? Also, I mean, I should be able to help decide its destiny.
Absolutely, and I think you should follow your heart. Because I know you'll make the right decision.
Okay. Whatever happens with this baby, I want you to know that I love you, Celeste, and nothing's going to change that.
I don't want you to say that right now, Scott, please. I want to wait till everything's sure and there's no pressure and we both know it's right. Okay?
need you so much, Celeste. I never realized how much strength you give me until this moment.
I was at the research library doing some research on TJ's case. You'd be surprised how many discrimination cases there have been already this year.
No, I wouldn't. I'm probably going to be spending some time there myself.
I think I'll say goodnight.
Thank you for coming here.
You're welcome.
And thanks for being there for Julie and Samantha.
Well, I love them both very much, you know that. As a matter of fact, from what I saw tonight, I have a feeling I think you do, too.
Well, thank you, Augusta.
You know, Mason, if you weren't a Catwell, I wouldn't object so strongly to the idea of your being a brother-in-law.
Well, you might as well temper those objections right away, Augusta, because that's going to become a reality all too soon.
Well, you know me, always available for dinner parties, emergencies, weddings.
You're going to be invited to the wedding, okay?
Oh, good. Well, now I know. Night.
Night, Augusta.
Bye-bye. Thank you. You were really nice.
For what?
For being nice to Augusta. I think that's the longest time I've seen you two be civil to each other. You were actually friendly.
Well, let's not get carried away.
Mason, is Samantha all right?
Yeah. Yeah, she's fine.
Thank goodness. I tried to catch you before you left the office to tell you that Julie had left a message on the answering machine.
Yes, well, as you can see, I got your message and everything is under control.
Oh, you two must be so relieved.
Yes, yes, we certainly are. Aren't we, darling?
The law library?
Oh, I can explain everything. At home.
Thanks. I'm so dehydrated.
Looks like nobody can sleep tonight. You want some ice water? I was gonna offer you some, but you were sound asleep when I got up. Hope I didn't wake you.
No, I had a dream. Nightmare.
You all right?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna go down to the beach. Maybe take a midnight dip. You wanna join me?
Yeah. Why don't you go down? I'll just be in a few minutes.
Okay, excuse me. Don't be long.
I won't.
Really is so hot. Couldn't sleep upstairs. It was impossible. I thought it might be cooler down here.
You were there, weren't you?
Where?
When Cruz and I were making love, you were there, weren't you?
Eden, I don't
Tell me.
Yes, I was there. And I wish to God I could block it out.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe that I want to block it out?
I don't believe that you feel what I feel. I don't believe that you know.
I want you, Cruz. When I'm this close to you, I can't help myself.
It's taking them so long. The sooner we get this over with, the better it's going to be for everyone.
I knew this woman. As a cop, she was in the exact same predicament you're in now. She's about the same age, too.
She has an abortion?
She's going to. She couldn't go through with it. So she carried the baby. It was a little boy. And I remember from the day that boy was born, her whole life changed. She, just built her whole world around him. She grew up so much because of that little boy. The reason I remember it so clearly is while she was considering having the abortion, she had the same fear that you have, that the child wouldn't be loved enough. Well, she was wrong. That little boy was loved so much. She loved him so much that when she lost him...
You can't have this abortion, Heather. I won't allow it.
Get out of here, Scott. We've already gone through this.
We haven't gone through anything. You didn't even give me a chance to think before. You just sailed off into what you were going to do. I was in shock, Heather. But I'm not anymore. I know exactly what we have to do.
Not we, Scott, me. What I have to do.
Michael, please help me. Will you talk to her?
I have. He's already tried to talk to me. I don't want to hear anything else from either one of you.
Heather, I know exactly. I know all the reasons why you're doing
You
this.
don't know anything, Scott.
Please, just listen to me. If you're afraid that I'm going to feel guilty or responsible and try to make things work with us, that's not going to happen. I promise you.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you for the reassurance. Get out of here.
No! This is our child. Yours and mine. Now, you've got a life growing inside of you, Heather, and if you're not willing to take responsibility for it, I am.
Responsibility, Scott? What, are you going to carry this child to term? Is that what you think this is all about? My not wanting to take the responsibility? I am here, Scott, because I am doing the best thing I know possible for me and for my child. I'm ending this pregnancy.
You can't do that.
Scott, what are you going to do? Are you going to explain to our child how he was conceived? How do you tell a child that the only reason he exists is because of a desperate attempt from his mother to try to hang on to her fiancé, a fiancé that she'd already lost but was too naive to realize
Is that what this is all about?
Scott, I'll tell you what this is all about. I don't want you to come crawling to me in 6 months, a year, 10 years because of your feelings of responsibility for this child, because that's exactly what you could do. I'm being the responsible one now. I am aborting this pregnancy. I'm going to sever all my ties with you. I want to be free from you, Scott. I want you free from me.
Is that the kind of advice that you would give one of your patients?
I would never infringe on my patient's rights, Scott. This is the woman's decision. It is my decision to make. I've made it. I'll live with it.
All this time, everything we've been through. And right now, I don't even know if I ever even knew you.
You're such a bastard. Get out of here. Go, Scott. Get out of here. Scott, you weren't even supposed to know. Just go. In a little while, it'll all be over. You can pretend it never happened. You can go on with your life with Celeste. Go.
Sorry, I have to be alone right now.
Midnight. The witching hour. Sort of appropriate, isn't it?
Do you really think that I want to be there with you and
I'm not sure what you want, Sandra.
Believe me, it's things like this that make me really hate being psychic. But I can't stop my images any more than you can stop thinking.
I can certainly control what I choose to think about.
That's where you're lucky. I don't enjoy this, Eden.
Well, I don't either. You know, if I told Cruz what you told me, these new powers that you have, you know where you'd be? Out on the street.
Well, the way you're acting, it seems like that's exactly what you want. Why don't you just tell me?
Because I can't. I can't. Because you have a connection to somebody that's very special to me, my child. And you may have the power to get her back for us.
I know how difficult this is for you. But I wish that you would understand how difficult it is for me.
Oh, really?
In the end, when you have her in your arms, I think it will be worth it, don't you? You just have to trust me.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Guess it's just been Night for bad dreams. Come here.
OR3 is available. You just need to sign this form. Heather, are you sure you're ready?
I know you wanted to be alone, Scott. I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep. I just kept thinking that the night had started out like a dream, and I didn't want it to end a nightmare.
I'm the one who should be apologizing. No matter what happened, I shouldn't have walked away from you like that. You're part of this, too.
I feel like I'm responsible.
You're not. Heather is responsible. She said the whole thing was a mistake, and that very well may be the case, but it didn't have to end up like this.
Maybe if you just tried seeing it from her point of view,
Why?
Scott.
Did she even try to see it from mine? I don't give a damn how much she claims to have thought this through. She didn't listen to one word I had to say, Celeste. My rights didn't matter. My baby's rights didn't matter. All she thought about was convenient for her. And she destroyed our child. And I'm never going to forgive Heather for that. Never.
No wonder Samantha was so miserable. Imagine running a fever in this heat.
Oh, she's sleeping now.
Good.
What were you going to tell me?
Oh, you mean about work? Well, I ran into Lisa at the law library. And we went back to the office. I just dropped off some material.
That's it, huh?
What, do you think there's more to it than that?
No, I don't. I just got scared at the hospital. I was afraid Sonny would come back.
He's dead and buried, you know that. Julie, you don't doubt how much I love you and Samantha, do you?
No. I think we can hang out at the office and love each other at home. What do you think?
I think I want that more than anything.
Cruise. Oh.
Don't be afraid of the future, although it seems your world is out.
Maybe we should head on back to the house.
No.
Cause through your eyes, like a window,
What's wrong?
I see the hope that's still alive in
Nothing.
your soul. I hear the sound of your heart.
Scared you're gonna have more nightmares?
I'm only scared of the ones that might come true.
Trust me, and we'll free the secrets locked up inside, locked up inside. Follow the future, 'cause I see what you want tomorrow is what you hold on to from yesterday. Beyond the fear and the darkness.
Tonight, Southern California, the land of sun and fun, has lured thousands to its shore. But is it becoming a paradise lost? The story from Los Angeles on NBC Nightly News.
And later, it's old-time movies on Alf, as Alf does a Keystone Cops number with Willie. Then, imagine a ghost babysitter. Eric Idle's up to devilish fun in NBC's new comedy, Nearly Departed. Then the thrills keep coming on NBC's miniseries spectacular, Around the World in 80 Days, tonight.